And we are so back. Hello, hi, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. You know me, I'm Dev, and today we are reviewing a difficult fragrance for me to review, not in that it is indescribable, it is more that I have a strong emotional reaction to it, which limits my ability to describe it sufficiently to those people who do enjoy it. The fragrance, of course, since you've seen the title, is Halston Z-14. Z-14 if you're Canadian. The fragrance opens up somewhat deceptively, in my opinion. There is this somewhat cinnamony undercurrent in the opening that lulls you into a false sense of security. You're thinking, a bit pastry-like. I do sense some soapy tendencies. I cannot see how this can go wrong. However, this is nothing but a siren's song, and when you get close enough, and when enough time passes, the siren reveals herself for what she truly is, and she sinks you into the bottom of the ocean that is this atrocity. Halston Z-14 dries down to one of the worst, most intolerable dry downs I have ever had the displeasure of putting my nose on. It has this very unpleasant, unpolished, very scratchy wood that, rather than being something that is clean, like a very polished desk or a pencil, or something that is very naturalistic, like an actual tree, this feels more like wood in the absence of its good. This is a broken barrel where they used to age vodka. This is just wood chips allowed to curl, fester, and sit and just manifest in the most aggressive and kind of just all around not good. Halston Z-14 smells like a manipulative man. This is the sort of person that will put a mask on to befriend you, perhaps to court you if you are, the gender which he is attracted towards. He may put on a facade. He might go along with what he thinks are your silly little quirks and passions. And then, after months of good memories, scratch that. Let's say weeks of good memories. He takes you to Olive Garden, Nando's, whatever family restaurant you have in your area. He treats you. He stares attentively into your eyes. He wants your communication. He wants your attention. He knows what's going to happen. You don't. And then it'll fall apart. In the worst case scenario, he beats you. He uses physical violence on you. In, let's say, more realistic scenarios, he borrows money and forgets to return it. He borrows a lot of money and forgets to return it. He does not value your opinion. In his deepest, darkest caverns of his personality, he is immorality personified. If you put this guy in either a Coen Brothers movie or a noir movie, to be more accurate, he's going to win. He is the person that thrives. He is Noah Cross, the rich guy from Chinatown that kidnaps his daughter/granddaughter because he had relations with his daughter, which is just deplorable. And this is what I feel Halston Z-14 personifies, you know? It is the deplorable, it is the unforgivable, the reprehensible that is allowed to go on unaddressed and even normalized in today's society because they know how to get away with it. They put on a face and they give you just enough time to get hooked before you can't leave. This is not a political message. I am just so angered. I am so just appalled by Halston's cheap, unpolished, stomach-churning woodiness that is without any redeemable facets. That I went on a tirade that sounded political and delved into film and relationships and sociology for what? This little dinky little decant. If you feel any differently about Halston Z-14, which I have no doubt, you might not hate this as much as I do, please feel free to comment and just tell me how much you love this fragrance, because honestly, I don't see what there is to love about Halston Z-14. 112, the other fragrance that is in the public consciousness when people think about the brand of Halston. I'll get to that one. That one's a little more up my alley. But again, if you like Halston Z-14, don't hesitate. Honestly, don't take my opinion for granted, for granted. Just comment, tell me that I'm wrong, and I will accept it. Because fragrance is subjective. That does it for today's video. Like it if you have enjoyed it, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you guys, just the next time. See you.